Hey everyone, welcome back to another video of Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle. In this video, I want to take the Future and Time Traveler category team into the Legendary Goku event. And of course, I mainly want to showcase this newly awakened AGL Rose. So I kind of want to do, once again, that bargain run that I did before, just with that minor update there. So I'm pretty much gonna be in the minority when it comes to Dokkan right now, because all the hype is certainly around Legends, and I mean justifiably so. You know, seeing the legendary finish Blue Vegito is a pretty solid unit there. And in case anyone cares or is wondering, so yes, I did hop into the Legend Anniversary. Yes, I did summon, and yes, I did pull the legendary finish Blue Vegito. I did it all. So I did one round on each of those banners, the Zamasu banner and the Omega banner, and so I didn't get much on the Zamasu banner. But the Omega banner treated me well, so I got the super full power Saiyan 4 Goku, which is one of the new anniversary units, and then I also did in fact end up getting the Vegito Blue from the double rates of new units. So I was very thankful for that. And yeah, right now I guess, you know, the anniversary is kicking like crazy on Legends side, and I know I'm talking about Legends a lot in this Dokkan video, but I guess for anyone watching and wondering, like, you know, hey guy, like, everyone's on Legends right now. Yeah, and that's totally fine. But I guess this is kind of me just on my take of it. And by the way, I'm completely free to play on Legends. I have not bought crystals whatsoever in that game. Oh, great. I've not bought crystals in that game whatsoever, yet I've been very lucky each anniversary. I pulled legendary finish Super Vegito the first year around, and then I just pulled Super Saiyan Blue legendary finish Vegito. So I'm very, very appreciative of that. And so I'm gonna grind up the rest as much as I can in Legends, because I'm like, okay, you know, like, seeing that Vegito and having the fusion team that I have, it's pretty exciting. So yeah, so I'll be playing that, you know, game back into on hopefully a more consistent basis from here on out. So yeah, you know, it was a good run. But now that I've addressed that, now we could put our focus back on this. So well, yeah, obviously what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to just bring all my up-to-date and current Realm of God units. For example, so I want this Goku Black because he stacks defense, and I will admit he takes a while to get going. I mean, he's at 45, so, and he's a rainbowed unit, so so it's gonna take him a while to get fully built up. But I guess this is probably the best event for this Goku Black here, to get, you know, to get up and running and things like that, so that way he can you know, recover a lot of ki for us, and excuse me, a lot of HP and things like that. So I think it's a pretty decent investment to put into this guy. Of course, I could have bought the Extreme Z Awakened one physical, but I guess I just have a fandom for the stacking units. So what can I say? Yeah, I just think, well, actually, here's what I'll say. I think in stacking units in events like this come in clutch, especially towards the end when the damage can be overwhelming. So I think that stacking units on an event such like this would be the way to go. And also, for those who haven't seen, in the news section of Dokkan Battle, it looks like they have begun their campaign for the 55 ticket banner, is what it appears like. You know, who knows, it could be one of those pull 5 SSRs or something, or 5 SSRs or higher on this other banner or something. Who knows, maybe it could be that, and so I'm just like, whoops, wrong theme here. But it is my understanding that those tickets that are shown in the news for training 55 times, spending 1,555 stamina, and what else? Oh, use support items. Oof, that's a heavy hit. For things like that. So it is my understanding that that's going to be for the 55 unit multi, and I hope it is, because that would be great, because then I think we open up on the anniversary with those 55 tickets, rather than what happened on the Japanese version of the game was they got the mission, they got select missions as before the anniversary, during, and then like it wasn't until like the anniversary was nearly over that they finally got their last ticket. And so I think I commend the global version of the game for going this route. Oh my goodness, I think we might be done. Oh, okay, we're still alive, but I mean barely. And so I need this Vegito to go off like crazy right now. Okay, so far so good. Alright. I think we should probably use an item. And as much as I want that, so 100, that's not bad, but it's type disadvantage, and honestly, I just don't see him standing up all too well to that unit. So I really do not want to use an item this early, but I guess that's just how some things go sometimes. Alright, so 2.1 million is actually a pretty good attack stat. And yeah, but nonetheless, pretty excited about that ticket summon. Again, hoping that is for the 55 unit multi-summon, which guarantees an LR at the very end. I think that'd be amazing if that's what those are for. I'm hoping that's what those are for. Alright, and man, this guy, oh, finally. It's probably his first dodge the entire time. Okay, so yeah, let's just get you guys an attack here, because we are falling apart at the seams here. And I certainly hope this Vegito gives me at least 3 super attacks. So that's 1. I need 2 more out of you. I don't think we're gonna get him. Nope. Okay, well, he didn't super attack. That's mainly why I wanted him, but looks like we're okay. And oh man, I honestly feel like I need 2 dupes into that Trunks instead of just the 1, because I could barely get him to hit an additional, much less an additional super. And of course,
I was legitimately worried about this. Oh, that's okay. What are you at? 113. Okay. All right. Well, next turn, we'll get a Dokkan attack, and then you know, I think we'll be okay. All right. So that was a pretty solid hit. So that means we start the next fight with a Dokkan attack, which that I can appreciate. All right. So I'm really tempted. Yeah, let me just give it to Trunks. So honestly, I may not even. I don't think I'm gonna need an item at all. I really don't. I feel this confident in Trunks. I mean, we're still gonna take maybe like, I'll say no more than 60, which I'll be fine. Okay, yeah, we're good. We're good. Okay. Oops. I'm a little too early on that. Alright, well, at least we got a 2 million attack stat, which is fine. What's good about this setup here is that this made up for the fact of using an item early in that last fight, because my thing is I usually don't like to use an item until I get to the Dokkan attack. But seeing how well we were set up for the Dokkan attack, I think we're okay without an item. And then this Vegito here, making up for last turn. Oh man, one more would have been perfect. Okay, but I could appreciate that crit. And then these guys are here just for the support and the chance to dodge. Okay, you know what? Let's see this. That is not a good defensive stat. You know, because this is what I feel like could be some legitimate criticism for this Rosé. So the Rosé EZA is good. However, I feel like you're very, very vulnerable with this Rosé. So if these are normals, okay, then they get better from here. Okay, so this is fine. So now we're good. Okay. However, I want to see next turn what his defensive stat looks like. I'm gonna have to check his passive too, because I thought he greatly raised. Oh wait, he greatly raised his defense for one turn. That's my mistake. Okay. All right, this is not good. Everything we just built back up is just gonna come right crashing back down. Yep. I mean, we're not dead, which is great, but and then right now, this is why I'm a fan of stacking units. Black Goku Black. And I will say this, sometimes too much of a good thing usually is just that. Because if you bring too many stacking units, not every single one of them is going to get the opportunity to stack. So you kind of run into a bit of a situation. Like, for example, this Goku Black at the end, he's only sitting at like 50k defense. And so if this Vegito takes him out, which he will, yep, that Goku Black doesn't get the opportunity to stack. So it's kind of unfortunate, but that's just the way it is. Okay. All right, that's a much better defensive stat there. 250. That's really good. Okay. While that's good, I feel like I just want my HP to be as high as possible. Okay. And I'm gonna leave those for Trunks. All right, best case scenario right here is this. All right, and then also we do have the Kawasu support at the very end there, so that did certainly help us out as well. And then this Goku Black gets to continue to stack defense. Oh yeah, see. So this is good. This is good. Being able to have units such as this, and then these attacks. Well, also I did what? Use a 35% damage reduction item, I think. So, but it's either here nor there. Okay. All right. So let's see. 200. So what I want to do here is I'll maybe just use an item like a one of each thing. So at least I'm left with one of each on the next battle with the interview I go through. You know, it'd be a nice little just minor suggestion is if they update this UI Goku with the new LR version, at least art wise, and then maybe super attack wise. I think that'd be a pretty cool little thing to do with this event, is if they could just make that slight edit. I think that'd be great. Alright, at least we got our placement done very well. And we're gonna get a transformation. Alright. There we go. Oh, we're getting both. Okay. That's right, I forgot that both are coming in on this rotation. I'm really curious though. Are they gonna link up, or are they just gonna be... Oh, they do link up. Okay. Because sometimes what you'll run into is certain occasions where sometimes units have the same name, because they should all be Goku Black Super Saiyan Rose, Goku Black Super Saiyan Rose. Yep, right? Yeah. And so sometimes if they have the same title like that, even like I guess who's okay? Sometimes they don't link well with each other. They won't, they won't link. But I guess I'm starting to figure out that maybe it's transformation wise. So an example is the LR incel, and then maybe like running him with the STR cell. So before incel transforms, he has a different name. And then after he transforms, he changes his name, and it's the same as the STR one. And so my concern was whether or not they would link. So looks like my question was answered there. I guess at least it involves transformation. So because I would say, like, for example, like I was doing the okay, thank goodness they left that here. I was doing the extreme Z area, and for the Super Saiyan 2s, and I was using my Super Saiyan 2, which was a tech, and then the friend Super Saiyan 2, which is physical. But if you link them up, if you put them side by side, they don't link up whatsoever. So I guess now this is just me making my own discovery of it's, of course, you dodge it quick. Okay, well, you got that one. Alright, I could appreciate that. So yeah, I guess it's before, if they don't transform at the same name, they won't link. But if they transform and they end up with the same name, I guess they're fine. That hurt. a lot. Okay. Let's see here. 200. Like how this Rose's his defense is so high. Yeah, that's really good. And we'll just put it here. Trunks will pick up the rest of that. And I appreciate this attack landing. And as far as that super attack goes, I think that Ink's Goku Black certainly was one of the earlier units where they started to really step up their super attack animations. And so I think even now it still remains like one of my favorites. Okay, this shouldn't be too bad. We have type advantage. That's fine. And no item too. So that's not a bad hit. And what's really great, yeah, look at that, we're only at 60k, is we get to recover it all back up. So I think that's awesome. And then, you know, again, one of those things where if you, with your stacking units, if you have too many, some could just get left behind like that. My Goku Black there. Alright, so now we are at the end. 4. Oh, well, don't forget, we have this guy on, but still, like, that is an amazing defense boost. Can I choose this in a way? Let's see. What are you at? 200? Trying to. Alright, okay, that worked out the way I wanted it to. So I'm happy about that. Where's your guys' defense? Alright, I'll just get to you. Alright, well this is the test right here. I mean, you have defensive support, as if Zamasu were here. Whew. That's a heavy hit. That is a heavy hit. I mean, I could appreciate you taking normals like this, which is fine, but it's still kind of concerning that you take a super that hard. And you guys survive this? What type of advantage? Barely. Okay. Holy cow. Alright. I want to see if we can... Yeah, we can definitely get the Dokkan attack off here. Okay. There we go.
Time to get serious.
Alright, here we go.
Gonna go all out.
And yeah, I know Trunks is not really a type advantage unit, but should be able to get a decent HP recovery out of this. Who knows, maybe I was about to say, maybe I hit a crit, but I guess not. It's okay. Alright, good. I'm glad this Zamasu hit because I need this Zamasu to lower defense. Yeah. Because at least for the most part, doing that makes my counters at least a little more viable. So I can appreciate that, and then hopefully the Extreme Z Awakened Goku Black can also hit as well. Just for, again, the same reason. We want to lower defense, so when Vegito hits his counters, you know, they're not just double or triple digit damage, like they're actually what a counter should look like. Okay, I'm curious. Well, I just used an item, so I don't think it'll be too crazy, but oh, it's still 100k. Well, nonetheless, so I appreciate this guy hitting, and for a crit too. Yeah, I gotta say, so as far as AGL Rose, a good unit nonetheless. I won't ever discredit that. However, I do. How many hits is that? Oh no, we're gonna wild out right here. Okay, and let's see. I'll be fine with that. You know, there's still other better Extreme Z Awakens. Yeah, see, his counters feel a lot better. Well, not that one since it's advanced, but okay. Well, I figure that crits still look the same. But nonetheless, so this Vegito is probably the best EZA out of all. Then I'd say maybe Janemba, then Frieza, and then maybe this Rose after that. So he's still a good unit nonetheless, but I think with what Dokkan was trying to do with like wait till the last minute to release him, because I think what that was meant to do was just kind of build up the suspense, because it worked so well with the physical Vegito Blue. Like they didn't do the details until just before it dropped, because I guess they wanted to build sort of a buzz behind it. And so I mean, I'll give him credit, like, you know, it worked, but for Vegito Blue, and I think for Rose, while like, you know, there, you know, for the most part there's some excitement, and rightfully so. I think it's one of those just not the same type of things, where I think like the suspense didn't justify the buzz or the hype, I guess. But nonetheless, so I think this was a great opportunity to kind of, oh man, look at this guy, still kind of just be able to show what he's capable of. I think maybe he's better built maybe for, I don't even know if I want to say for Super Battle Road, just because turn ones are so nerve-wracking in Super Battle Road. Like you have to essentially weather the storm, so to speak. And so I mean, if you could get past turn one, if any Super Battle Road, I think you'll be fine. Then, oh, at least that Rose got over 100k, which is pretty good. But there we are. So this was a showcase for AGL Rose. So, you know, let me know what you guys think. If you like them, if you do not like them, maybe there's a better team to showcase them with. Maybe the Patara team, perhaps he could probably look better. Who knows? But if you want to see that, let me know in the comments below. Be sure to give the video a like, subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you guys in the next video. See ya.